and the LFO to give it like a slight wobble and interest and opening up the higher frequencies. Welcome to the studio. It's Sunday. On Sundays, usually fun days, taking a more relaxed approach to music making, playing the drums for like 15-20 minutes, practicing playing the piano for 15 to 20 minutes. I got here sheet music, Summer, Calvin Harris, very simple, very simple. But I'm actually trying to play the chords and the melody, the main melody of the singing at the same time to make it a little more tricky. It's still fairly easy, but I'm still learning, still improving, still getting better. Then also tweaking the live setup, testing it again, testing the light show, making everything work, hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's like my main priority for the coming weeks. My last release, Save the Day, is all done, sent off to mastering, will be released on Lost Frequencies label. The song before, Watch Me Burn, released 3 weeks ago, also on Lost Frequencies label. It's working really great. Yesterday he played it on Tomorrowland. Unfortunately not in front of a crowd due to COVID, but still a big moment, highly appreciated, big thank you. And by the way, if you're interested to improve and learn, because that's what today's day is all about, for me at least, that's what I do on Sundays, just stuff out of the box, out of the regular, not just like hitting some deadline, some timing, some release slot that I need to like have things done. It's about like learning, advancing, and testing out new stuff. If you're interested, I just released last Friday a course with Fader Pro, like 2.5 hours, just me sitting in my studio, making a song from scratch till almost finished, all of the techniques in there. Simple for beginners, but also a ton of stuff for more advanced people because it really shows everything. So if you're interested, link down below in the description. There's also like a coupon code where you get like 20% off. And then the main chunk of the day will be upstairs in the studio, playing around with all of the toys. I mean, at least some of the toys, some have disappeared. I'm selling some gear because I need some money, because I'm thinking about buying a new studio. But this one right here, still my dream studio. The speakers I absolutely love and just got recently. So today, again, more experimental stuff, just playing around, just a fun approach to music making. Let's see what happens. Not everything worked, but that's what this day is for, to try out stuff that might not work, find that happy accident that works. For example, just one of many things that worked today. The bass, I re-recorded it with the MKS80, the Jupiter 8. Like, anyways, it's a great device. So the original bass line sounded like this out of Diva. Very boring. Then using the Super Jupiter. Way more interesting. And while recording it, I could like play around with the cutoff and the LFO to give it like a slight wobble and interest and opening up the higher frequencies. So this right here is the recorded version. Sounds way more alive, at least my opinion. And then something like a small tool I discovered like a while ago already, Lossy, very interesting. There's like a phase jitter. I can't really tell you what it's exactly doing, but it sounds amazing. I just quickly automated it to give the entire bass line more movement, and it's adding like top frequencies, like very interesting. Love it, absolutely love it. And then, of course, you just add a kick to it. And then the main synthesizer of this entire song. and it then sounds way more interesting. The drums you just heard, there's just a cheap loop in there that I used to just like rough sketch the song as fast as possible. I will replace it, program the drums in there, just very tech house, easy, off hi-hat, snare, clap on 2 and 4. And the rest is done just building the breaks and everything. And I got another song that I can release that will probably stay an instrumental. Still not sure about the name. Maybe we'll run a contest, you guys naming the song, and then just like randomly select one. I don't know, this could be a fun idea. But yeah, that's pretty much it from the studio today. I just highly encourage you to take your time to just work on crazy stuff, try things out, do more complicated stuff that maybe leads nowhere, but on the way to nowhere, you'll find something that you can use again in a song. Because these unique little bits, for example, right here, like the bass, the automation on the cutoff, automation on the LFO, automation on this jitter thing, just makes it more interesting. And like music should be interesting. People spend time listening to it from start to finish. Make it interesting. Get movement in there. Very, very important. The only problem about these days where I just fiddle around, I completely and absolutely entirely forget about the time. Ooh, bright, warm. So I really need to pick up my girlfriend. She's waiting for longer than a girlfriend should wait. It's just the way it is when you're doing something creative. Once you finally got the flow, there's absolutely nothing stopping you.